Someone recently asked me on YouTube how much my setup cost me. So I figured today, instead of a tip, I would give you a rundown of all the stuff I have and how much it cost me. First and foremost, the most obvious thing is my PC, which I actually don't have a picture of, surprisingly. I paid $1,500 for it. I also just recently updated the graphics card, and that cost me roughly like 300 bucks. Next up, I have my Go XLR, which I spent $350 on. Then we have my Stream Deck, which I spent also around 200 bucks on. Then we have my big ass ring light back there, and my little light bars and the LED strips. I got the LED strips for Christmas, and between the ring light and the little light bars, I probably spent like 50 bucks total. Next up, we have my Corsair keyboard, which I spent $130 on. Next up, I have my Razer Cairo Pro web camera, which was around 200 bucks. It's on a little stand that's an actual camera stand. I'm pretty sure it only cost like 50 bucks. Next up, we obviously have my microphone, which is a Shrew SM7B, which I spent, I think, $400 on. Then I just have a fucking arm stand for my mic off of Amazon. I think I only spent like 100 bucks on it. Next up, we have my monitor mount to hold my 3 monitors. I spent 120 bucks on it. It's a 3 mount monitor stand. Then I have my 3 monitors, which I spent the most on my Samsung curved one. I think I spent like $260 on it. And the other 2 only paid like 100 for because I got them off of Amazon or on sale. Which is a Asus and a Acer for my other 2. Then my desk and my chair were probably roughly 350 bucks combined. Next, we have my Razer mouse, which I think I spent 30 bucks on or 60 bucks on. I've had it for a really long time, so it's hard for me to remember. And then I just have a regular plain Jane XL mouse pad that was probably like 50 bucks, 30 bucks. And then I have a Corsair headset, which I probably spent like $100 on. Right now, currently, just for the equipment and nothing else, I've spent $4,430 on it. I did not buy all the stuff at once. I have collected this shit over the years. This has been a work in progress for many, many years. But if we factor in all the extra cables and stuff I had to buy, it's probably like a good additional 500 bucks. Because I've had to buy a lot of cables, so that puts our total at $4,930. Then just for shits and giggles, I did used to use a DSLR camera that cost me $1,000. I do not use it anymore. I use the Cairo Pro, but I do use the camera still to this day for taking photography pictures. But if we just added that on just for funsies, it would be 5,930 bucks. I know I'm not factoring in some stuff, but that's just a rough estimate on what I've spent over the years. Like I said, this is not how it started. There's many things that I left out. Like I used to have 4 monitors, so that would raise it to an even $6,030. But just this current setup, I think it was like, what did we say, like 4,000 something? So it just takes time. But, you know, you can do it too.